The right thing is think about my hand is Chang-Yin to confuse someone. If I do like this, if I do faster, you probably get confused and then stay by you. Hello everyone, I'm Zak Song. I'm a professional Kung Fu Wushu martial artist. I have been training and teaching Kung Fu for 26 years. Today we're gonna look at the movies, spear and staff fight to see how realistic they are. That's very realistic. Staff is the fundamental training for any kind long weapon training, including spear. You have to go through the staff training first, and then when you learn spear, it will become much easier. We do have a training is called strap. For example, my staff is here. You're trying to grab my staff, but when I strap it, you grab what? You grab empty, and then I can use the back to strike at you. So that is a very realistic as well. That's a realistic sweep staff. Staff is like for the range. For like say 1, 2, 3, 4, many people here, I can use the staff, hit like that. That's a sweep. But once done the sweep, you can sweep like I mentioned before. You have to use this energy to come back. You don't want to let the staff drag you away. You have to use the energy and then come back. That's very realistic as well. The staff guy, he got a hit, so hit flat far away. In Kung Fu, we have another training. It's called the ground techniques. You have to know how to fall. Someone trying to give you a kick, you jump in the air, you land. You have to hold your chi, which is energy. If you don't hold your energy, you land on the ground, it'll be like, the energy goes like this. You'll be like, too painful. All of the staff technique, you can do it in real life. It's no problem. 9. Give him 9. That's very good choreography, very advanced. Spear is one of the challenging weapons. It's like a dragon. Dragon is flexible, soft, and at the same time with power as well. If I'm holding a spear, I try to strike to this way, and then I come back. So I can bounce back. So that's why the flexibility is very important. So if the spear is not flexible, it will be not that easy to bounce back. If you're very good with the Kung Fu, you can do like this. No problem at all. I'm holding a spear. This is called line, which is block. Someone trying to step at me, use the sword, I block, I take control, and then I step. In the situation, you don't know what's going to happen. If someone uses a sword, try to chop at your head, the circle still do the same, but bigger. They block, and they take control and step. You can move around. For the martial art, for Kung Fu, you can do that move. Even in the real situation, you can do the chop like that. That's no problem. Very common. Any kind of weapons, you break it, is normally very common. The spear we use, even the wooden one, they made by white wax wood, is very flexible. But like a plant, you have to water it. It will become dry out, which means there's no juice left inside. It will be very difficult to bounce. You want to bounce back, so you have to do the maintenance. Use too much power, it will just break. Crouching tiger, head dragon, pain. This staff is different from normal staff. Normal staff, it just depends on your own height. The staff should be like with your own height or 5 fingers taller. See, this staff is longer, it's a more challenge. If I hold like a normal staff, I can strap the staff easily, I can strike with the back. But the long weapon is very difficult. If you strap back, it's going to be a challenge. Long weapon is a big challenge. You can see the moves. You have to use a lot of sweep. You can see he sweeps the legs. That's very good choreography. Also, the staff is very flexible. He uses this flexibility to bounce back to hit another opponent. He does this, the circle like spear. He combines some spear move as well. It's like you combine everything together. 2 versus 1 is very common, so we do this kind of training. Once you're good at 1 versus 1, 2 versus 1, and then you can one versus many, depends on you. If you're good at it, you can do like that. There's no problem. The moves very realistic. You have to separate them. Long weapon is a big challenge. If this person get into you, very close to you, you have to think about it because you hold a long weapons. If I hold like a normal staff, I can swap the staff easily. I can strike with the back. But the long weapon is very difficult. You have maybe hold the center trying to push this person back. Every weapon there's a break point. Break point means the energy release point. Normally on the top or in the end. Sometimes you use the middle. Energy point, you can see the strikes. He always strike with the top of his staff. That's the energy point. So the people, they trying to get in closer, which means trying to avoid the break point, the energy point. It's realistic in the combat, but in the movie, they want to make it look cool. They have to exaggerate the moves. They do have some pressure points. He used this energy to bounce back, to hit. If you hit here with the power, you do get someone knocked over. Yeah, you just knock over. Give this move 10 as well. The movement is good. 2 versus 1. The one person is using staff technique. You can turn back. Even my opponent in the back, you can feel behind. I focus here. I know someone maybe use this side. You can see in the back. You hold your staff in the back. And then, because I hold it back, someone trying to strike at me, my staff will block it. I can use it to come back to strike. You have to be very versatile and flexible in a real combat. There's no specific rules or steps. The move is very realistic because in a combat, you don't need to do fancy moves if you don't want. Unless you're very good at it, you do the moves like jump higher, sweep your staff. Because I think he's using the lightsaber at the end, so that's why he hold it in the center. Use 2 sides as break point to strike. That's good. He spin his staff as well. It's all like a fundamental staff basic training, and it's very good. That's not real. And sometimes in a real combat, you can spin 1 circle to use to swap your hands. Spin 1 circle to use it to swap your hand, that's okay. Let's say your opponent here, you do a spinning strike there, you can kick here. You can be flexible. But too many times, that's like choreography. The movies, to make it like cool. You can see the moves, it's not coordinated. You can tell straight away. Not coordinated at all because there's no energy come from the strike. Once you're good at the Kung Fu, right, you just naturally do it. The moves for the staff person use is very realistic. But just the spinning part, okay, it's very realistic as well, but don't spin 2 circles. You don't do like this, it's just not cool. I would say, give a 7. That's wonderful. Jet Li uses a lot of moves. See, block. That's a basic move for the spear. Block, control, and step. If I'm holding spear, I look at the opportunities. I watch carefully at the opponent. If he make a strike, the sword coming, not here yet, you can block. And then you do the next. You react to it. You do the next move. If you're good at it, you can use that. Talk about the flips. If you know how to flow with the energy, it's not tiring, you will not get injured. Unless you do more over and over, of course you get tired. For some people, they don't know how to do it. They do one, they'll be like exhausted. I love all of his moves because it's very good. It's very flow. That's Wushu. He trained Wushu as well. You can see Wushu is more like flexible flow and also break points and fast as well. And in Kung Fu, we see not just physical, it's the spirit as well. In Kung Fu, we see Jing, Qi, Shen together, combine together as one. You hold your staff or you hold a spear. Together, the movement will be different, alive. That's very good, very good. So the Mandarin for spear is called Qiang. The red thing, you think about my hand is Qiang Yin. That one is for traditionally, if I do like this, do a circle to confuse someone. If I do like this, if I do faster, you probably get confused and then stab at you. You don't know. I try to confuse you and behind straight like that. So that's like a normal spear height, but it's longer than the stop. But in a real situation, that is possible. Some people use the staff to sweep at you, or spear, they are the same. If you use too much power, you hit your leg, you can do like that. If you hit very hard. A reason for this is it will be 10. See, Jet Li's move is just flow, very advanced. In Kung Fu Wushu training, we do have this. See, from this hand, I can spin one round, swap to this hand, I can do a posture like this. If you're really good at Kung Fu, you can do any kind of pose. You can control the situation. You can start like this, look at your opponent, you can go pa pa, you look back, you feel the move, pa pa. It's not Kung Fu Wushu training. You can tell Kung Fu martial artists really require flow and smooth coordination, flexibility, everything together. And footwork is need to be light. You can see the differences, right? You already see it. So when you do the moves, such as the beginning, the sword move that's the man doing at first, some modern days actor and actress, they can learn the moves, but they cannot learn the internal part, which is the feeling, the spirit inside.
1-1.
That's very important in the training. You have to know how to control your power. In the sparring training, even though we punch, I can use full energy, but I control to not let my training partner to get hurt. I can go this, I know here to stop. I don't go past that break point. The break point, I say break point, energy release point. They don't go, they go past your opponent before I get injured. The moves is very practical, very realistic. Even though they are using staff, they are using sword technique. When they are holding staff, think about that my arm is a staff. But this move, right? This move, pa pa pa, hold the staff, is a sword technique, like a fundamental move to make sure your wrist become flexible. You can use it as chop and then do like this. Also combine some staff technique as well, such as sweep. And this is chop, a sword chop. The combat choreography very practical. The combat, the camera moving always make me a little bit dizzy to watch. Let's say 8. I like this one. This is like a more traditional style. There's a modern style, traditional style. So traditional style is more like practical. If you go to a battlefield, right? The sword coming, I can just block, very straightforward. Block, come back, and step. The traditional style doesn't do too much fancy moves. It's just practical. That's very realistic. In the combat, you really need to do like that. Trinity is like practice spear. You can combine your kicks, combine your flying kicks together, right? Kung Fu is a holistic training. If you want to master one thing, you have to holistic training. You have to do the kicks training. You have to do the stances training. You can see the spear, they have a stances training. They are basic stances you have to know. And then there's the basic kicks you have to know, basic flying kicks. Now you have to separate every single move to combine other moves together to be able to good at that. You feel like you're moving with him together. You can see his body language, everything. That's very good. That's very realistic and also advanced. I rate for this will be 10. My favorite one is like a Jet Li's one, the fearless one. The reason is I do the same style as Jet Li, Wushu. I enjoy the moves is flow and also smooth, choreography, everything together. It makes it like a real as well. If you enjoy the video, please click the above for another.